can compromise their investigation. The evidence is the evidence. And I think as the family, we have the right to know. What is it now? Almost 60 days. No proper update. What's going on? Only thing we found out is that the officer is still working. I don't understand how, if there's an investigation into someone's murder, how can you just casually going about your business and the family can't get answers? How can you get to continue with your life anonymously, getting paid? Your family's mortgage is still being paid. Your family's still being taken care of. The mayor of Markham is even wondering how you guys are doing. The people that shot him. Wow. How are you guys doing? I can only feel for their family. What about the victim's family? How are you feeling for the person that shot people? Feel for the family and give them some answers. So that's why we're here. Justice for Moses. We're not going to forget Moses. We're not going to just fall away at the night and be quiet. Justice for Moses. Simple answers. Simple answers. Circumstances, timeline. I don't see what's the problem. What's the problem? Let us see the videos that you guys have. That cannot compromise your investigation. Let us see the surveillance. What do you have to hide? Let us see it. Justice for Moses.
Justice for Moses.
Yes, so fucking innocent that showed the video footage to him.
Yeah. Hey, I'm live streaming, full disclosure. But it's okay to do that. Oh, thank you, Max.
I heard that all the way over again.
I don't know, honey.
Oh. That was really powerful, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Max.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I just want to thank you for coming out and being present, giving support to Moses' family. We look around, but we don't see Moses' mom. I've taken the step to be second mom because from a cultural perspective, in Africa, we don't bury our children. This is a very difficult time for us. We've lost Moses. For what reason? We have no idea as to why he was murdered. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say he was shot. He was murdered.
That's right.
To shoot someone, that means you're going to exchange one bullet. So far, we've counted 4 bullets and more in Moses. In my view, that is extreme violence. How can an officer of the law sleep at night knowing that you've killed an unarmed man? If Moses was armed, we would have heard it, like so many other stories.
That's right.
Moses, I'm going to tell you, was unarmed. These are things that those people behind those walls in the SIU is keeping from us. My next, we can call it a theory, but it's not a theory. I'm going to say the cop is a black man. So, why are we suppressing this? I have no idea. Why is the law suppressing these facts? Is it because, what is it? Is it black on black, so that makes it okay? It doesn't make it okay. Yes, I stand before you and I'm angry as hell. I've reached out to the Prime Minister, the Premier of Ontario, the Mayor of Vaughan, Scarborough. I've reached out to Michael Ford last night. I look around and I don't see them. I don't see them. You know, they've stated, oh, Moses was killed outside the car. I'm going to put it out there. The car was filled with blood. Moses' blood. We heard of a woman that was arrested, wanted on firearms offenses. We don't know who she is. She's become a ghost. There was also talk of a person of interest who might have witnessed what transpired. Where's that person? We still have no idea who this person is. Give us a license plate. Put the license plate out there. Why should we become the detectives? Why are we being the detectives and trying to solve our son's murder? We want accountability. We want action, and we want it now. We want justice for Moses. We want justice for every citizen who has been murdered. And what happens? The SIU says, oh, there's no wrongdoing. These cops are just getting away with murder. Can't happen. It has to stop. And it has to stop now.
Thank you, Grandma Rosita. Thank you, everybody, for showing your support. We want answers, and we want them now, not later. We don't understand how you could take a jovial person like Moses Uri from this planet, from his family, and not have any answers. No answers. Where is the accountability? I don't understand how they can have a pleasant night's sleep, a restful night's sleep, day in, day out, while his family is left to grieve with unanswered questions. Sorry. I just want to thank you all. We want justice. When do we want it?
Now!
We want justice. When do we want it?
Now!
We want justice. When do we want it?
Now!
We want justice. When do we want it?
Now! I'm hungry? Yeah. I know, because I ate my entire ice cream, but I'm still really hungry.
I don't mean to turn my back to you, but I am now going to attempt to speak directly to the SIU. There's a camera on the wall.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Right.
maybe about 3 weeks ago, we've had an interview with the SIU. Our lawyer also reached out to the SIU. To this date, they have not
I
responded.
don't think that's going to work if we do it that way.
That is a little bit disrespectful. Totally disrespectful. You have a family that is grieving, seeking answers, and y'all chose not to respond to us.
Shame on you! Charge the killer cop! Charge the killer cop! Charge the killer cop! Charge the killer cops! 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 Killer cops! Charge the killer cops! Okay. Is that it?
Good afternoon, everybody, and I just want to thank Moses' family for bringing us here. Thank you to Not Another Black Life for organizing with them. Thank you to our friends from Indigenous Harm Reduction. I just want to express my love and solidarity and support with Moses' family, and to just love on you during this time as you continue to struggle. You shouldn't have to be here. None of us should have to be here. It fucks me up to be here because we were here, like more than 6 years ago when Abdurrahman Abdi was killed by the police in Ottawa, and there was a big demonstration right here. We've been to these sites, these police stations, these courthouses, these so-called accountability buildings. We've been coming time and time again, and I'm tired of us being here. But people say that part of the reason this is happening is because the people who work in this building behind me, that this is a broken system. I don't agree, actually. It's not a broken system because it's working really well for the police.
That's right. Yeah.
It's not a broken system. It's working. It's just not working for us. It's working for the police. It is staffed by former police. It is led by former police. When they want to know whose story they should believe, they go first to the police. Tell us what happened. Tell us how you carried out your own devious action. 97% of investigations opened by the SIU in the last few years have ended without a police officer being charged. 97%.
Same.
So I don't want to be here, and I know none of us want to be here. But the reality is that this building represents a kind of game with our lives and with our loved ones' lives, where we are supposed to trust them. And I think that Moses' family's experience and what you've been hearing up here today shows why we cannot trust the Special Investigations Unit to police the cops. We can't trust them either. And what happens is they try to always give us addition instead of subtraction. And I want to explain what I mean by that. People fought for there to be a Special Investigations Unit. Specifically, Black people fought for there to be a Special Investigations Unit over 30 years ago, after people like Lester Donaldson and Michael Wade Lawson were murdered by the same police. So Black people went out into the street like we're all out here today with our allies and our friends, and we fought saying that police couldn't investigate police anymore, that there had to be some kind of accountability. And they made this. They added something else. And now they add race diversity committees, and they add equity committees, and they're adding on all of these things, and we're like, actually, all we want you to do is stop killing us, though. We're not asking you to make a new office or a new bureaucracy. We're asking you to stop fucking killing us. So, as much as I wish that the people who work here would do something for accountability, we cannot rely on them to do so. And my real question when I think about what we've heard about the murder of Moses, because I agree with that language, my question is, why were the police rolling up on him in the first place? Why? We have to get rid of the police so that we don't have to keep coming here. Those police should not have been rolling up on our brother that day. They should not be creeping up on us when we're walking on the street. They should not be creeping up on our children when they're coming home from school. They should not be coming into our workplaces to solve a workplace dispute. They should not be being called with their guns when somebody's playing their music in their house. We don't need these police, and then if we don't have them, we don't have to keep coming here to ask after it's too late for some accountability. The accountability for me means that we don't have to come here. So I just want to again say love and respect to Moses' family. We love you. We are going to continue fighting for you. We're going to do whatever it takes. And I want to express love to all of those who have been harmed by the police, all those who are seeking justice, who are seeking healing, who are seeking accountability in our own ways. In our trauma, in our sadness, in our confusion, sometimes we find each other. And that's the best that we can do, and it's enough for today. So I love you guys. Thank you so much.